Hello, my name's Joan Daly and I'm the head teacher of Holyrood RC High School. I'd like to welcome you all to this virtual open evening. We would very much like to have welcomed you into the school building, but we're not quite there yet. So the majority of parents said that they would prefer this pre-recorded version of an open evening to assist you in supporting your child with making important decisions about their course choices. Thank you very much for submitting questions in advance, because that's really allowed us to tailor make the presentation to suit your needs. But please be rest assured that there'll be lots and lots of support for your child from year head, careers advisor, and from all the different teachers in school about making the right choices. It's also important to say that your child has been issued with a course choice form and detailed information, and that's also available on our website. So I do hope that you find this useful and that it meets your needs, and I very much look forward to meeting you in person. Bye-bye.
Hello, I'm Mrs. Forbes and I'm going to take you through the next few slides, focusing on which subjects pupils will study in S3, how S3 prepares pupils for the senior phase, and pupil choices in S4. In S3, pupils will continue with the broad general education in line with the curriculum for excellence. At Holyrood, we offer a broad range of courses covering the curriculum that allows our pupils to follow the most appropriate pathway to ensure that their personal journey through secondary school leads them to a sustained positive destination. The curriculum structure in S3 covers each curricular mode. The curricular modes are English, Maths, Modern Languages, Social Subjects, Science, Creative and Aesthetic, and Technology. This ensures balance in each pupil's curriculum. It is important at this stage that pupils continue with the broad general education, and therefore pupils are asked to choose subjects from each of these areas. This allows them to continue to develop and enhance their knowledge, understanding and skills. We ask that pupils moving into S3 choose one subject from each of the 7 curricular modes, as well as an 8th subject from one of the options in column 8 of the option form. Column 8 of the option choice form offers pupils the opportunity to choose another subject from a curricular area that they particularly enjoy and have experienced success in. At Holyrood, we believe that offering 8 subjects is best for our pupils. We see this through the success of our pupils in their SQA qualifications. It also benefits our pupils later on as they have more choice and flexibility when choosing their 5 subjects for S5. As well as studying subjects from the different curricular areas, all pupils continue to follow course subjects on their timetable. These subjects are physical education, religious education, and personal and social education. In S3, pupils will have the opportunity to opt into the Duke of Edinburgh Bronze Award. We will let pupils and families know more about this award and how it is structured in the timetable in due course. All pupils will also complete an S3 profile by the end of S3, which highlights their achievements and skills. Whilst covering the experiences and outcomes in each curricular area within the broad general education, S3 pupils can start to build a platform of knowledge in each of their chosen subjects that will help prepare them for their national qualifications in S4. This will support a smooth transition from S3 into S4 and ensure that pupils are developing their skills, knowledge and understanding within each curricular area. It also offers an opportunity to build on their confidence, leading to a fuller enjoyment and success in these subjects. At the end of S3, there will be a further review of learning. This is done in consultation with pupils, parents and carers, teachers and year head. At this stage, we would look to offer the possibility of vocational courses to pupils where we have identified that this would be the appropriate pathway for them. Looking ahead to S4, which is the start of the senior phase, pupils will study and prepare for their national qualifications in each of the subjects that they have chosen. All courses are certificated by the Scottish Qualifications Authority. The courses are delivered with pace and challenge and are offered at appropriate levels to meet pupils' individual needs. The levels of national qualifications on offer in S4 are National 3, National 4 and National 5. If you are unfamiliar with these qualifications and levels, then it is perhaps easier to think of these in terms of previous Scottish qualifications. For example, National 3 replaced the previous Access 3 and Standard Grade Foundation qualifications. National 4 replaced the previous Intermediate 1 and Standard Grade General qualifications. And National 5 replaced the previous Intermediate 2 and Standard Grade Credit qualifications. It is possible that pupils will study subjects all at the same level or at a mix of levels in S4. Final levels of presentation for the national qualifications are decided at a later point in S4 based on evidence of attainment.
Hello, I'm Mrs. McIntosh, the S2 Year Head, and I'll be taking you through the next few slides. Firstly, how do we support pupils with their review of learning? We do this in 4 ways. Through PSE classes and tutor time, which I'll discuss in more detail in the next slide, a consultation process, and pupil interviews. The consultation process started with the recent Parents' Evening. Although this year this process was completed online, it still allowed parents and carers to gather valuable information about their child's strengths across the curriculum. The next step would normally have been a parental information evening, and unfortunately, due to the current COVID restrictions still in place, this has taken the form of a parental survey, followed by this PowerPoint, which contains all the relevant information which you would have received during the information evening itself. I will now look at the remaining 3 supports in more detail. Work in PSE and tutor time. Pupils have 1 period of PSE and 2 25-minute periods of tutor time each week. In PSE, we have been giving pupils an opportunity to reflect on their skills, qualities and interests and how to best use them in different career paths. Every pupil has also had a group session from Louise Windsor, our careers advisor, in the form of a workshop during PSE time. This allowed pupils to focus on their key skills and how these may be suited to different subject areas. Furthermore, pupils have also been made aware of the My World of Work website. This is a valuable tool to guide pupils and their parents and carers through the course choice process. In tutor time, pupils are given opportunities throughout the year to review their learning as well as their interim reports. Shortly, pupils will be working on their S2 mini profiles. This will build on the work that they have already completed during Primary 7 and will work towards profiles completed in S3. Pupil interviews with Year Head. All S2 pupils will receive a one-to-one interview with Louise or one of her colleagues from SDS, Skills Development Scotland, to discuss their option choices. These meetings will focus on pupils' strengths and include additional information from the My World of Work website. This has been taking place over the last few weeks and is still continuing today. If your child has not yet had their meeting, this will be taking place shortly. I will also be available to meet with pupils who feel they need additional support with their course choices once they have completed their careers interview with Louise. Course choice forms will be issued to pupils to take home to allow parents and carers to note any comments. These draft forms will be returned to allow me an opportunity to consider and respond to comments or questions raised. Once the final drafts have been returned, I will be notifying any pupils unable to get their first choice in a particular column and offer further support from myself or Louise to advise on next steps. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Mr. Moore. I'm Deputy Head Teacher at Holyrood High School. My role in supporting coursing is to take the information you give me from completing your course choice form and create the school timetable. Please take your time to look at the form. You will see that there are 8 columns. These are split into the curricular modes of English, Mathematics, modern languages, social subjects, science, expressive arts, technology, and the final column that allows pupils to take a further subject that will increase the breadth of learning. All pupils will take English in column 1, mathematics in column 2, and Italian in column 3. Pupils will make 2 choices in each of the remaining columns, 4 to 8. You must make 2 choices in these columns so that if you do not get your first choice in any column, you will be able to get your second choice. An example of this would be selecting in column 4. You may pick history as your first choice and modern studies as your second choice. Now if you look at column 8, this time you may pick modern studies as your first choice and history as your second choice. This would ensure that you would be able to do both history and modern studies as 2 of your course choices. Please remember, you must not pick the same course twice as a first choice. Parent and carers will be sent information about how to access the course choice form and course choice information book that will be on the school website. These will be available in due course. The form that you will complete is a draft form. The information from this will let the school know which subjects are the most popular and of any difficulties you may have with the choices that are available. The draft form will also give you an opportunity to think about what subjects you prepare to do in S3 prior to making a final decision in a few weeks' time. The draft form will also let the school know what the most popular subjects are in column 8. This column will be reduced to the most popular 9 or 10 subjects on the final form. The final course choice will be given to all pupils in the coming weeks. You will be able to access information on each subject from the course choice handbook that will be available on the school website. Your year head, Mrs. McIntosh, will also be able to answer any questions you may have. You will also be able to get information on potential careers from the My World of Work website. Our School Careers Advisor, Louise Windsor, will also be able to advise on potential careers and suitable courses. Louise is based in the school library. Your subject teachers will be able to give you further information regarding the courses they teach.